Hi kids, my name is Ethan Matsuda and I would love to talk to you about something that bothers me and should bother you. That's right, you. You're with me on this one, Sonny. But before I do all of that, let's put it into perspective. Doesn't it really bother you when your parents nag you to clean your room? You've heard this a lot, right? Clean your room right now or no more Nintendo DS. But Mom, no buts, just pick up your room. Oh, I really do hate that. But sometimes they're right. Sometimes my room does need a little cleaning. And really, you shouldn't talk back to your mom like that. But let's be real here, okay? I mean, a few toys and some clothes on the floor is nothing. Nothing at all, people, compared to what our parents' generation has left us kids to clean up. Some examples of the world that we will inherit, which is very disastrous, are industrial pollution, global warming, ocean trash, oil spills, famine, drought, and if you really love polar bears, you wouldn't like to hear this. Extinction of polar bears, death from bird flu, and let's not forget the war in Iraq. All the lives, all the sadness, and all the money. For what? Nothing. That's what we have to clean up. That's what our parents have created. But believe it or not, us kids can do something about it. That's right, we can be the heroes. And we've actually done it before, if you don't believe me. It was during the 1950s and 60s, during the space race. You know, one of my favorite books and movies is about a poor kid named Homer Hickam. And what he would do is he and his friends would watch Sputnik, the very first satellite pass through space. Now, Sputnik was a huge part of the space race. The teachers, educators, and schools, they were all inspired to teach Homer, his classmates, and so many other kids about this big world issue. There are so many important world issues happening all around us right now. We need to learn about them like Homer learned about Sputnik. We need the knowledge to deal with these problems and solve them. We need to bring these issues into the classroom. And I am not talking about taking another fill-in-the-blank test or whatever they call them. I'm talking about projects and group activities and maybe experiments, which will make our schools and our education more interesting for us. I have a friend who is an adult, if you believe it or not. Some of them do actually listen. His name is Charlie Cobb, and he's director of Committee for Economic Development. And here's what he says. He says that us kids need the knowledge and the skill to compete globally and get a high-paying job. Don't you want a high-paying job someday? I have another friend who's an adult. Her name is Loretta Sanchez, and she is a member of Congress. And she has a great idea. She wants to help pass a bill called U.S. and the World Act. This bill will let teachers teach us kids about these world issues. Now, wouldn't that be great? But we can't do any of this without your help. So, between you and me, it's time to start nagging your parents for a change. Now, how would you like that? Here's what you can tell them to do. Just get them to write a letter to their local congressperson saying that they should support the U.S. and the World Act. You can write too. If enough of us write and get our parents to write, just maybe they might listen. What a concept, the adults listening to us for a change. So keep nagging on them. After all, this is our world too. Thank you very much.